Good morning, everyone, from one of the 48 contiguous United States of America. It's me, CobbleSkulls. Just firing up Vintage Story right now. I got caught in an update loop. Not a Windows update loop, but a program that was like, I'm going to take forever and thrash your SSD. So I'm like, oh, it's like 9:57. Don't do this to me. But how is everybody this morning? We have the crazy watermelon again, waiting. Oh, here we are again, waiting. Before the passage of time takes me to the realm of nocturnal slumber. Nocturnal, but it's daytime. Oh, right, you're an upside down world. We got Ryu, who was here at 7. We have O. Greg Pamanguista, and Nui Delac, Oak Tree, Gooflaff. Let's see, who else is here today? We have Mia Sashimia, and we have Keth and the Old Wolf of Faran. Animal Blood Moon, welcome. Mr. Mac. Oh, and Oak Tree broke down and ordered a new PC. Going desktop over laptop. I think while laptops are great for mobility, when you really want to feel the power of gaming, and the desktop's where it's at. Given that my desktop with an 8-year-old graphics card can handle Vintage Story better than a laptop from 2 years ago, I think it speaks for itself. And good morning, Zero Xeon. Hello. You don't need the mobility as much as you used to? Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. In fact, the reason I went for a laptop originally back in 2022, I think it was that Kurizet wanted to be able to like hang out on the couch, and like play games or watch TV quietly or read books like next to me while I game. Well, then she started watching things that needed like more volume, and that just became impossible. You'd be hearing me talking in the background. You hear like, muffled voices or explosions or whatever, and so that just wasn't gonna work out very well. We have Chronix, Wham Pass 1. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I almost read that out loud. So yeah, nice username. You almost got me with that one. Welcome, New Face. Rigo's here early to make up for missing last Sunday's stream. Gotcha. Well, good to have you back. Hey there, Wolf and Death. And Old Wolf of Faran is asking, so do you play on a desktop now, CobbleSkulls? Yes, I do. So, yeah, this is the one where I bought a new video card for it. I bought a 3070, and it broke last week. And so I'm running on my 1070 now, which is from 2016. And we tried it out at Wednesday's stream, and basically there was literally no difference in quality or smoothness or anything. So I guess I didn't need to worry. But I did buy the 3070 because I wanted to play more modern games on this desktop, like Armored Core 6 and Horizon Forbidden West and so on. The laptop, I don't want to talk about the laptop. I want to just take a hammer to it and be done with it, frankly. I'll put it this way. It struggles with Terraria. It's sad. Anyway, it looks like it is just about time. So, here we are. Hello everyone, my name is CobbleSkulls, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life. We are here in the desert after having built the entire rest of this canal here and covered it, and we did a less fancy but I think better fitting ceiling. So thanks to you guys who suggested that. And today we have some big plans. We'll see how far we get. Oh, it's raining already. Official stream, guys. But today, I want to get started on laying the foundations for the rest of our temple here. I'm just going to bring up the map. So we started out just sort of outlining these here. It is time for us to start actually filling in some of this stuff. And we might not get super far, because I think today we need to work on some like measurements and things. You know, for those of you who remember the "it's 7 blocks, guys" thing. that one of you just won't let go of. So we need to make sure everything lines up properly. And then we'll start, I'm probably going to start on these here, I think. It's probably the play. These being the long walkways out to the eventual towers out here. So that is the plan for today, which means we probably want some dirt, which we have. We probably don't need our scaffolding. So I'm going to plop that in here and probably forget about it forever, as one does. And we're probably going to want some ashlar, specifically sandstone. So there we go. All right. We have plenty of food. Restocked at the end of our chores stream. It is getting toward evening, which is unfortunate. But let's see what we can do here in the meantime. So, I think the first thing I want to do is I'm going to come here. I'm going to build out a diagonal from this corner right here. Actually from, yes, that corner right there, exactly. That I have to get back up to now. Brilliant, Corazar, brilliant. Smashing success. Okay, so, and what I'm doing that for is that I want to do a diagonal, because since this is radially symmetrical, it should take us directly over to the corner of that block, so right there. If it doesn't, then I goofed. Alright, so there's our first. I'm going to do a little bit of a zigzag here. And I'll tear out the other parts as I get to them. Like these ones here, I'll come back. Just so I don't confuse myself with which one is the actual diagonal. Hello, Wired Man, and hello to Benny Custom. Kalzamar's here as well. Laptop would be good as a streaming PC. You know, I never figured out how that works. Like, how do I stream from one, or how do I capture on a laptop, like from my desktop, and then stream that? It seems like it would just be more work for both computers. But I mean, this desktop can clearly handle it anyway, so it's not really a problem. I am playing and streaming and recording, and that's my frame graph. It's pretty much almost always a solid red line with a few blips here and there, just because Vintage Story is a bit wonky at times. But yeah, so I'm not super concerned. All right, so moment of truth. It lines up. Oh, okay. Whew, good. Let's do. We should probably do all of these real quick, just to make sure they're lined up. Because if not, then we want to fix that now. Unlike ripping everything out and starting all over again. That would be rough. Let me run back and get some more Doit as well. Get up the dirt, please. Use your little legs. Use your stubby little legs. Okay, we're good there. Let's get some more dirt. Hey there, Wade Parker and Girish Manjanath. Welcome, welcome, guys. Good thing you had to count to 7. Yeah, indeed. I am a master counter. Some would call me as a count. Your last PC was a pretty decent stream PC, and the new one's better than the old one. That's a good deal. Yeah, this computer has gone through quite a few upgrades. The case and the power supply are actually really old. The case is an Antec 1100, which I think they stopped selling in like 2015 or something. Might have been a little later, because I did have a similar looking case before, and I don't quite recall when I got rid of it. Let's go ahead and make sure this is lined up. But the power supply is like an 800 or so watt power supply that I've had since 2013 or so. So those two parts have been around for a while. Okay, that lines up, and we'll just make sure that this one does. The rest of the parts, I upgraded everything else. Well, I should say, I gutted the whole thing and started basically fresh in 2019 with my first Ryzen, which is 3600X. And I had this same 1070, actually, which I got from a friend. Then this, actually just like last month, I upgraded to the 5700X 3D for my processor, and tried to upgrade to the 3070. But that is now in the shop, where they're going to send me a letter that says this is going to cost more to replace than to fix. Or sorry, to fix than replace. And then I should be able to basically get or recoup the money on it from the warranty. And if not, then I guess I go to small claims court, and it just does not sound like fun. Alright. Well, that is done. Everything lined up, so I am pretty happy there. I think today is going to be quite a bit of counting. We're going to want to find out just how long it is from here to the edge here. I'm just going to leave these doors open. So we want to count this out, and then we'll build that. Like we'll just sort of build, or I guess we'll knock out, really, the openings for each of these arches along all four of the walls, and we'll do them all at once. That way we can just get that done. So we'll see. Do we have enough? I think we have enough ashlar. In fact, since we're mostly going to be knocking it out, we might end up with more than we started with. Oh, I do have some stones in there. Sweet. Alright, so let's count this out real quick. So, let's see, we have 8 from this. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ah, this is where it was 7, guys. 8 plus 7 is 15, what do you know? Alright, so we've got 15 blocks from each of these, and we'll bust out the first one. And then we have an easy counting job, because we know that these are all 8 blocks wide, and we know these are 8 blocks wide. So we're doing 8s and 8s, so 8 off, 8 on, 8 off. And we're going to have, let's see, how many bays do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bays. Let's see how long we go here. Do we have any extra? Yes, we have 2 extra to the tower. Okay, let's go, let's run to our other base. And by run, I mean let's go to the porta-john over here. I'm going to grab our little book, one that I've forgot we even had. And we are going to, we're going to take some notes down. That way, when I forget, because I'll probably forget by like next week when we need to revisit this, then at least I'll have something to fall back on. So let's grab that. Grab our ink and pen. And we're going to mosey on back, and we'll redo the notes here real quick. It is a porta-john. I mean, look at it. It's just a porta-john. It's the shower version. It recycles the water. I would be kind of surprised. The 5000 series cards don't look... what is this about? Okay. The 5000 series cards don't look great to me as far as price goes. And the 3000 series cards are already kind of hard to find. So temple, arm dimensions. So 15 from center to first open bay. Bays are 8 off, 8 on. And then we had what, 5 bays? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bays. and then 2 blocks after last on. 5 bay sections, off and on. 2 blocks before tower. Okay, so we'll save that, and that way I can refer to that as need be. Let's go ahead and sleep just to make it daytime. But yeah, one of my concerns with the 5000 series cards is that they're still saddling them mostly with 8 gigabytes of VRAM. Now, in my case, that's not a huge problem because I only play at 1920 by 1200 over here. That should be good enough. There we go. I think we still have a rift over here somewhere. I heard him. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Let's get you. Let's get you. So it isn't a huge problem for me, although whenever I upgrade my monitor, I'm going to have to think about, do I want a, you know, a bigger monitor for streaming and stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So in theory, this should be our first 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hello there, Sidicius. And a Brazilian with internet access. How's it going? It's going pretty well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Today we are doing Sesame Street counting practice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, get ready to hear a lot of 1 through 8s. It's like we're doing a march or keeping beat to a song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which was wild. So my daughter is like 3, and she's somewhat autistic, but she loves music. And the other day I was playing something, and I heard her whispering something. And I go over and she's whispering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, with the beat of the music, which is pretty incredible. So 1, 2, 3 bays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 2, 3. I'll try to do some counting in my head, so I'm not like just saying 1 through 8,000 times the stream, but it's going to happen anyway. So, according to the US, people are businesses. The government owns the businesses. We are not made of money. We make money for the government. They will sell us too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, let's toss down the river sometimes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so this is the last bay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2. Perfect. It's already ready. I must have counted before. I'm just going to guess that I probably already did some of this math. Should line up there, okay. And the nice thing is that even if we do miscount by like 1, maybe even 2 blocks, as long as we don't miscount up there or in one of these bays, we'll never notice. Like if we ended up with 3 on the end here, we'd never notice. I mean, I would know. I'd probably tell you, which is probably a mistake. But on your own, you'd never notice. Because you can't... Well, I guess you can walk around the world. If you're a patron, you can download the world. There we go. I got a band kid. Dude, I married a band wife. If you remember, I don't know if you saw the... last year's April Fools, where I played Gollum. She was the one who helped me put together the ensemble of bad recordings of her bass clarinet, her clarinet, and the slide whistle, all played purposely badly for the intro music. Here we go. pineapple on pizza is delicious. You know, I have to say, I wasn't a fan of pineapple on pizza for the longest time. And I do like it, but, here's the but, I think it's better as pineapple with bacon, or something else salty on top, because I think the pineapple by itself is just too sweet, personally. Hey there, Demon Jaeger. Morning, just popping in to say hi since the live stream was going. You're still on episode 53 of the series, so you're not going to watch too much. You'll pop back to the older stuff to keep up the great work. Hey, thank you. Well, good to see you, and I hope you enjoy the ride to the present. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so here, this one's going to be a bit funkier because this is level with this. I'm still going to break this out just to be consistent, because we might do something different with this arm. Again, this is radially symmetrical, but because we have the hill here and you all voted to keep the hill, we might do something interesting or cool, or at least different with this arm. So maybe we'll have like a tunnel through here, but we'll still want to make sure we know where this bay should start. So maybe we'll have like an interior arch that doesn't go anywhere, a door to nowhere. So we'll see. Onion, pineapple, bacon with a white sauce. Ooh, no, hard disagree there. I cannot do pizza with white sauce. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to stack these up a little just to make them more visible. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. For reasons like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Six, 7, 8. Our resident Brazilian got a driver's license after a year. Wow. The process is painful there. As I understand, the process is painful most places except for the US, where they'll let any schmuck drive a car. I mean, we really do. Like, oh, you can stop at a stop sign? Okay, here's your license. We have 1, 2, 3 bays, okay. 3 bay eBay. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I suspect this one might be a little short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we were 1 off there. I think we ran out of material because that one only goes to there. So let's see. Let's bring you... Oh, sweet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Dig you out. Hey there, Pumpkin Bot. How you doing? But yeah, congratulations, Brazilian, on getting your driver's license. It's a whole new level of freedom. Okay, so here, since we're on the hill, I'm going to build these up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here, that should line up with this. Yes, it does. Good. Okay, and this should line up with that. And we have 15 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, good. Freedom, USA, USA, USA. All right, so this is the last arm for measurements. So far it's going pretty well, I'd say. Got our dashes and dots over here. This is a big temple. I think, looking at this now, I think this is actually bigger than my biggest other block game project, which took me like years and years to make. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Get you guys out here too. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, dill pickle hummus sounds pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. And do you line up over here? You do. Sweet. So we have some cleanup here. I think once we get these measured out, the next thing we'll do is we'll come through, we'll clean up all the detritus around here. So we'll take out probably all these trees. I think I will shear them. We don't really have much in the way of pine around here. It's a shame we'll have to knock down these trees because they have resin, but we have so much resin back home it isn't even funny. But yeah, we'll take down most of these trees that are like within 6 or 8 blocks of the walls. We will do some habitat destruction on the cacti. Don't tell anybody. And get the rocks out of the way. And we'll like fill in some of the lake here just to make it, you know, round here. Maybe even like cut it off here. That way, it could be nice to have like a bit of a lake where you come out of this door and there's just a neat little oasis lake. And maybe we could even build more oasis like we did back at the other base around this little lake here. That could be fun. You think I did 7 on one of the dashes? It's possible. The big dashes here. Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'll start at the beginning. So here at the beginning, by the way, Girish, in case you weren't here for the first part, these are actually 15. So they're 8 and 7. So right here, this is 15. We should have 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we're good. We're golden. And if on the second one I messed up like counting here, it won't matter as much because we can just measure across. So yeah, we're good. All right, so we'll go down to here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That lines up with that cactus. Perfect. Just what we needed. There we go. Well, it's one of the dugout bays. Yeah, no, we're good. All right. So we have one more, which is this guy here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That should line up with that. Perfect. Okay. Let's go... Actually, let's put away some of the stone blocks we got out here. With the ashlar. Missed count. Must from public school. Boop. Hey, we have Snoop Fox. Looking forward to getting back in for a playthrough, but you wait for 1.20. 1.20 should be out pretty soon, so you won't have to wait for long. We're gonna just put these away. And when 1.20 comes out, I can shift click these finally. Oh my goodness. Waiting for that for so long. Let's see. Let's put the book away for now. We don't need you at the moment. I'll keep you out. Alright. Well, let's go clean. Oh, let's go get our shears. We can get some pine seeds too. Could be cool to have like a couple different like forests or like nature preserves out here. Turn this from a desert into a green space. Had different kinds of trees. There's probably enough sheer durability left on that. And of course you make a spelling mistake while being smug about your schooling. Alright. Clean up, everybody everywhere. Clean up, I'm the only one who has a share. Let's actually just take out, let's do all the cleanup here. Let's get all these rocks out of the way, because they will fall on our heads while we're digging. There's just no reason not to. Let's just get this out of the way here. Boop, 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 boop. We want a nice, clean field. Now the grass we can leave. Grass won't bother us too much. You get out of here. Just gonna spread you out. So much junk to get rid of. Ugh, bones, really? Gross. No one needs those. Alright. I'm gonna do this central area first, and then we'll spread out from there. Oh my. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Yep, you get to go too. If we miss a few here and there, I won't be too miffed or surprised, but just want to get as much of it as we can now, so it's less of a pain later. Saguaro sacrilege. Yeah. That's why I exist, guys. That's why I exist. I'm here to be the guilty one, so you don't have to be. Alright, so we're going to do... We got that pedal. We got that pedal. Let's do this pedal. Got hyenas encroaching on our territory. Must be getting toward afternoon with that music going on. Checks clock. Yep. I do love that you can tell the time based on what music's playing. Like, you don't even need to look at a clock. The shadows don't hurt either. Oh, shadows getting longer? Must be evening. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna get, like this guy's gotta go. I think these guys can stay for now. I haven't decided yet, and probably won't for a while, what exactly we'll be doing out in these sections. I think we do want to turn these quadrants into something interesting, like maybe have, like I said, an oasis over here, trees over here. Maybe this could be a real dedicated long-term orchard, I don't know, or farms. A walking path. Probably walking paths in all of them, honestly, but like turn them into like beautiful places to be, but also functional, I think is sort of the ticket there. That's the ticket, old chap. All right. Accidental Heimerdinger. All right. Let's get some of these up. The temple needs a sundial. That could be fun to do. Where to put it? I'd probably put it like on... Ooh. Well, maybe, since we aren't going to be truly radially symmetrical, maybe we put the sundial like... Oh, you're actually a rock. Interesting. Like on one of the like plazas. So when I say plaza, I'll explain. So up in here, we're going to have this nice big flat area. So we could honestly do sundials here, but if we do one in one corner, it's going to look funny. I was thinking if we have like, since we have this is a different symmetry, like this will be different overall from the symmetry of the other sides, that like maybe here or here, probably down to the south, honestly, we'd have a sundial out on the surface here. So it would be out of the shadow of the tower that will be here, but that way we'll have a sundial somewhere. And then we can do like fountains in the other three parts too. Maybe even stuff over here in the petals. All right, where was I? I was over here picking up things like cow skulls. So we're just going to get everything inside and within a few blocks of these to clean them up for our work. Not sure I'm actually picking all this stuff up because I don't really want it. Like, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with all these blocks here. We'll go ahead and we'll clean this up too. This will be where the tower is. So we will need some space here. That's probably good. I think the tower... We'll want to clean up these trees at some point. Or just like these three here. Like today. Could just do them... Oh, hey, there's copper here. Actually, we don't have any pine wood yet. Pine wood could be a handy wood to use because it's orange, but it's not like bauxite orange. So it could be nice for certain applications. Oh, Girish is not feeling well. Well, feel better soon, and hope to see you again next time. Did I take inspiration for the build from the Hanging Gardens of Babylon or some other wonderful antiquity? Kind of. I'm really just freehanding it with some vague ideas after having done a little bit of research on some architectural styles, which I did mostly for the Pan Era, actually. I wanted to get like a reasonably accurately Middle Eastern pillar for that. And I played with the colors some, but the pillar design is largely from like what I could find of like Middle Eastern architecture. I mean, there were many other pillar designs, but that's one that I picked. So, oops, okay. We're not going to get that, I guess. Okay. So it is medium, so let's rush back on this side to grab whatever stones we can out of here. Chuck these up in here. Wow, we're actually getting quite full. We don't want any boulders out in our courtyard, so may as well just get these over here. If we do have any like boulders, we will make them by hand. They won't be these little dumb piles lying around. Hey, Alexandros Koutsokilis. You've missed so many streams. Everything you see is like spoilers. Yes, you're the original H-pillars. They're no longer H-pillars, I hope. Alright, sand, stone, stone. Sand, sand, stone, stone. Something about moon, moon. Someone made a moon, moon comment, and I think it was Discord. Or it might have been a response on YouTube. Talking about making a second temple, and a temple to the moon. Calling it the Moon Moon Temple. Alright, we're just going to toss you in here, and probably you. I probably won't be using these cow skulls for decoration anytime soon. At least not on this temple. Maybe like underground somewhere. I don't know. We'll see. It is sleep time because it's medium. Decorative bauxite termite mounds. Animal Blood Moon's last VS video you watched was Sultan entering the Steel Age. You know, I haven't gotten to see that one yet. But, I got the spelling... I assume you mean the pronunciation. But thank you, Alexandros, for making sure. Yeah, the next temple. I mean, to be fair, depending on how this series goes, at what I currently envision to be the end of it, if there's like, you know, if there's a lot of interest in keeping going on this series rather than starting something new, I might at some point be like, hey, let's just build a second temple. Sure. Why not? You go away. Oh, hello. That's what I thought. Get out of here. Ah. It's the cinematic version. Blurp, blurp. This is the sand ambiance. The sand ambulance. Oh, right. Pick up, please. There we go. Yeah, we'll take these out for the tower. A little bit of actual dirt over here. Okay. Some grass, even. Boy, do I feel special. This tree will have to go. And so will that one. The rest of them can stay, I think. Oh, hello, cacti. Don't mind if I do. As I'm shielding my eyes and picking cactus up with my bare hands. Oh my goodness, too funny. No, not your tree. Hello to Lion Alfred Kierlin. Welcome. Welcome to Alta Buffalo. And to TL Forever 262, who's objecting at me chopping down his tree. This is definitely your tree. I'm chopping it because it was your tree. Are you saying you might build a temple to the almighty Pan, says the guy from Saturn? I think last time we established it'll be the temple of idiocy or ignorance. The temple of night. This will be temple. This is the temple of light. I mean, it's the temple of the Desert Blossom, but this is the one representing light and knowledge and stuff. So we need to build one about like fire and ignorance and moon. So the temple of the magma moon. The temple of the moon. Yes, we are in the South Pumpkin Rot. We didn't travel here. We actually spawned here. As you can change your starting climate if you wish when you start the game. And I did indeed wish. Ha! I think I missed a few in the interior here. Take a quick run down since I can't see a darn thing. The browser is delayed. Interesting. It's weird to me that what you're viewing the stream on would be delayed based on what device you're watching. It's very strange to me. Then again, YouTube does make strange things happen on occasion. Knock out, I think, these three as well. All right. And then you as well. Just clear out some of the stuff right up against the wall. Which is done. And since it's windy, I'm just going to keep the pickaxe here. Alright. Sorry, Saguaro. Oh, this one too. Oh, man. Alright, so we'll get you. Hit all the saguaro. Kill the hyena. I wish there was something you get from knocking down cactuses. Did you even know I was here, dude? That was weird. Alright. Bloop. Alright. You. There's more. My goodness. Take the fat. If you have any. There we go. It was weird. It was like, I'm right here. Ow. I'm starving. My stomach hit me. Right in the gut. It was a real gut punch. Hey, buddy. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I am way better with the standard bow than I am with Bullseye's bow. Oh man, that was so much better. Hey, the Davidus93 is here. How's it going? It's a pretty chill evening for you. Well, it is going pretty well here. I actually have an update on Kurazini's room. We have the room all ready to roll. Just need to move her furniture in now. It's a very purple bedroom, where my old office used to be, / gaming room. Will the world be updated at 1.20? Yes, eventually. And it doesn't sound like it should be that long in the coming either. So 1.20 is going to come out pretty soon, looks like. We're already into release candidates. So that's awesome. We do need to wait until all of our mods are updated, or if not all of them, then at least the ones that we can't safely remove. So, for instance, one that I'm going to have to figure out how to do here is I might try to remove the better clay mod that we have, because it adds the brown and red clay to the world. Well, brown and red clay will be native in the world, finally, in 1.20. And it changes how the other clays generate too. So I might need to research to see if I can like remap the clays, or see if anybody has an answer to how to do that properly. Because if I don't, we're probably gonna end up with 2 kinds of red and brown clay, and probably way too much of it. Granted, any clay that exists in the area we're in isn't going to regenerate or anything. So whatever clay we have here, including the fire clay, we will have access to in 1.20. But once we explore more of the world, then we'll need to worry about getting, or generating more clay than we need of given types. Alright, let's go dump our inventory. We'll come back and finish these trees off. We'll finish them off. Grab these though over here. Oh, back here. Okay. Get you too. Okay, off we go. See, we do have some of this, so we'll tuck you in here. Got a few of these bad boys. Yeah. Alright, and then throw... I guess the CobbleSkulls will just go in here, which they already are. Perfect. This is sort of like the this goes home at some point bin. There can be a good 10-second difference in stream time between PC and mobile. Interesting. That's very weird. Yeah, someone just did the dad joke. The dad joke bot. I tried taking some high-resolution photos of local farmland, but they all turned out a bit grainy. But all right, Brazilian, go enjoy your pizza. Thanks for stopping by. All right, let's go get the rest of those trees taken out. Oop, and apparently pick up some more of the stone that we mined. Isekai yourself. No, truck coon. The air is looking gorgeous. Why, thank you, Vitor. Right. I think I won't worry too much about getting more of this, because we got plenty of pine seeds, pine cones, as they were. Alright. Let's get this guy out of here, too. I wanted to grab some sand, that's right. Now, for these guys, I will just relocate these. I'll dig them out. And then we'll relocate them later, I suppose. And I'll fill this sand back in. I'll just do that right now before I forget, actually. And in fact, we need some more sand for this place. Really? Don't mess with me, hyenas. Don't. It's bad for your health. Yeah, I think like given that we live in a place that will be made partly of wood, we wouldn't want to have the mounds here, the termite mounds. Just a bad idea. Okay. Oh, interesting. So they can be attached to the side of a block too, where they need to be relieved like they're stone. Take this one out too. After we relieve it, apparently. Oh, games. Video games, you so silly. How do I think the build will look with the new lighting? Probably not a whole lot different. It'll probably look a little bit more saturated. So we should get some more vibrant colors, perhaps. I'm kind of hoping that some of the glare, like this is the like lowest level of bloom enabled, and it's like blinding. So I might want to hope for that to be toned down a little bit. Oh, hello. Let's get rid of you. Okay. Trees, no more. It's treason. Take that. Hello, Mad Lord Hubris. Welcome. You're late joining? Well, that is A-okay as long as you're doing what you want to do. The downside of getting so much done before the new brick varieties are available. To a point. I think there are certain applications in this build where I could certainly see myself using some of those new brick types. But by and large, I kind of envisioned this with the existing block set. So I'm not super concerned about like missing out on anything. I'm pretty happy with where this is going already. So I think that the new brick types will enhance what we can do. Would maple syrup be a good addition to the game? I'm going to say no, actually. And here's why. The game has enough food. We like everyone who's like, oh, you should try this new cooking mod. It adds like 5,000 foods. I'm like, no, thank you. Like, there are so many kinds of food in this game. We just really don't need more. And it's not, like, it's not my passion. Cooking in real life, yes, it's a passion. Cooking in a game, no. As a Canadian, maple syrup is a must. I can see that being a requirement. Hey there, Narrowgrond. Welcome back. I think it's been a while since I've noticed you in chat here. But good to see you again. I'm going to take a pause here and hydrate and adjust my headset, so be right back in just a second. Okay. Hydration achieved, headset adjusted, stuck in window, check. All right. Let's put away some of these sticks, too. Do not need all of these sticks. Just some of them. While we're here, I'm also going to go check on the steel processing over here. I believe they should be about done. Can't see them. All right. Yes, there's no more smoke coming up, so let's grab... Ooh, getting low on brown coal there. I'm slowly building up an idea of what our next chore stream is going to be. Sacrilege maple syrup is always required. Not enough food, no pizza, no sandwiches. I do think you should be able to add red meat to eggs. Eggs and even onions, like egg and onions. So you can have like a full breakfast of like eggs, onions, and bacon. That's the one thing I want. The one thing. The only thing. All I ever asked. Okay, so that's good to go. I think we're done here. Don't think I need anything else from this particular place. All right, the cow's still there. All right, our chicks are growing up, so we don't need to feed them again. Yeah, let's go and do the stuff. Sortilege. Okay. So for... Yeah, you know what I'll do? Is I'm going to start with some of the floor stuff today. I want to get in some of these patterns over in our other arms here, so that I can figure out where we need the ground to be for everything. And that may involve shuffling some sand around. In fact, I guarantee it will. We're going to need a bunch more of all these kinds of blocks here. Most of these three. Let's put away the extra flint that we don't need. Let's get our rough cut chisel. Again, with the wrong bin. Every single time, I pick the wrong bin. Alright, let's do some of these back here first. Sortilege is a maple whiskey. Interesting. Will Tyrant overhaul the nutrition system? I have no idea. I think he's not going to, actually. So he's been suggested to add a thirst system in, and he has pretty vehemently opposed that. He does not think a thirst system is necessary. And neither do I. Frankly, I agree with that. I think if this was a much more like zombie survival, constant pressure kind of game, like say The Forest, then sure. But as it stands, I don't think this game needs or should have a thirst system. If that's the kind of thing you want to play with, because it's your, you want to add as a mod, go for it. I won't stop you, but I don't want to see it in the base game. You love rice? We do have rice in the game. Although we don't really have any rice dishes. Like, you can make rice bread, you can make rice porridge, which I guess, like, if you make a rice porridge with, say, cabbage and onion, I guess you could sort of say that it's basically fried rice with veggies. But you can't add meat to it, which is kind of weird. I think I'll finish off this block with the finished stones, or the polished stones, and then we'll get a fresh rough cut chisel, and we'll do a couple more of these guys. In expanded food, you can make fried rice. Nice. Yeah, I think as far as that goes, like, I don't want to see more foods, but maybe if he updated the names of some foods. Wrong bin. I always go for the bottom bin. I don't know what it is. But I don't think I want to see more food, but if you change the name of some of the foods, and maybe even some of the visual presentation of them, I'd be okay with that. You know, if you make rice porridge, then instead of being porridge, just becomes fried rice. And maybe porridge will only happen if you make the rice with water, so you'd make a soup. You think Vanilla's cooking is trying to make to avoid an ultimate combo food thing? I mean, yeah, that's true. I kind of see that happening as well. But I think it already does, because you can only put 4 things in food anyway. And typically, 2 of them have to be the same type. So 2 protein or 2 vegetable. The only exception is soup, but then you're replacing one of them with water anyway. And I find soup to be really not compelling as an option in this game. I was watching someone play, and they made a bowl of like, it was like, I don't know, onion soup with like turnip and carrot. And it was like 400 satiation. Like, why am I eating all the time? Like, because you're making soup. Risotto. There we go. All right, that should be good. I sure hope it is. Still medium. Ah, I got the right chest this time. Finally. Alright, so let's get our digging tools out. And you know what else we could do? We could also build out these bits as well. So we'll bring along some of the ashlar as well. I've said as well a couple times in a row now. Stop now, Curzar. Oh, I need to have one free hand, so we'll just do that. We'll use up these first. Ooh, we can also have a bite to eat. 2 cheese equals fondue, yeah. Yeah, I think the best combo, if you're looking to completely maximize your nutrition, your best bet is to do it's like a meat stew of any kind of meat with cabbage and some kind of fruit. So preferably breadfruit if you can, although that does make it where if you're using red meat, you won't be able to eat a single bowl in one sitting. It's too much satiation. I gotta look at this, by the way. So we're gonna do, all right, so 1, 2, 3, then that. This one comes out 1 more. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think I got this. You know what we could do? Write it in the book. Put this here temporarily. Alright. So page 4. Alright, so bays. 8x8 bays. 8x8 bays. They're not really 8x8, but whatever. So garden. So 3 blocks out. Then curve. And then patio. 5 blocks. And this will be polished. Then curve. Okay. And now I have no room. Perfect. Swap this. Yeah, so you do the red meat, red meat or poultry with cabbage and a fruit, and then for your other, you do cheese pies. That gets you everything in 2 meals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So pick up the sand from here. And then we start the curve. I'm going to do one of these by itself, just to make sure it looks right. And then we'll move on from there. I think we'll probably do all these floor patios first, and then we'll come through and do all the gardens. So just take a look here. I think that's right. So bear in mind, it looks different from here because this is covered by a few more blocks. It's covered by, I think, 3 blocks? Maybe just 2? But they're going to be flush with the entrance right here. So 2 blocks. Okay, so we zoom in here. See 1, 2, 3, and then covered up 2. So this is the correct dimension. Let's rest. A burger pie could be another addition. Narrowground Seraph is too smooth-brained to understand how condiments and spices work. Oh, that was in response to adding spices for different effects. I've seen that suggested. I think one of the either Wildcraft or Culinary Artillery adds herbs and spices that can do what you're suggesting, which is they modify the food a bit. All right, still a bit dark out, but that's fine. Over on this side. Yeah, today I think we're gonna get some serious building done. Like we got all the supplies we need, I think. So let's go ahead and get this done. Yeah, baby. All right. I think for these, I'll take them one bay at a time, just because I might run out of the materials. Oops, that's not the right one. Get back in my inventory, you. Wildcraft herbs adds them. Okay. Is that a separate addition, like a separate part of Wildcraft, or is that just like the herbs in Wildcraft does that? Do that. The herbs does that. Okay, heal. All right, let's knock this back a little bit. In fact, let's just knock back enough for what we're doing today, and then we'll worry about the rest later. Oh, I forgot to get you. Oh, no. Uh-oh. You're already full on sand. The herbs module. Okay, so it's a separate portion you have to install. Just like real life DLC. You gotta add the herbs module to your garden if you want them. Oops. Snad. Boop. Here we go. Yeah, we could do... I don't want to. I was gonna say, we could go and fill in that lake over there, but that's more running, so... we'll just make do for now. It's 4, 5... 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay. Probably should have left like one more inventory slot open. You know, we gotta go. Alright, let's go run back. We'll put away a couple things here. Or we can start down here and empty one more of these while we're at it. Oops. Oops. Oh, there's a hole down here somewhere. Now these will become stone, but I don't want to commit to that just yet. I mean, I do want to commit to it, just... I don't want to swap back and forth between blocks that I'm placing. Alright, we'll go dump some of the sand off, and then we'll come back, we'll get stone from that. Goodness. Too much sand. Hey there, Moon Shadow. Welcome back to the stream. Calzamar did 2 meat, 2 cabbage. That was a mistake. Yeah, that's a little too much. If you do it with poultry, I think it's doable. But if you're just doing red meat, yeah, it's sandstone stone. Okay, there we go. I'm going to put the book back for now, because I think I know what I'm doing with it. or without it. So I'm not super concerned about that. Yeah, let's go dig out that ruin. We'll plop down some more build stuff here. Build stuff. Materials. I know words. I have a degree in English. We have 1 block for Pan-Era fodder. Could always get old crates, fill them with sand, and use that as landfill by the dock entrance. Yeah. Oh, we're actually out. Wow. Okay. Well, can make room like this. I lied, I can't. Plop this over here. There we go. So what we could do in order to make some more inventory space is we could start on the gardens here, although we are pretty close to the end of this, so let's just do that. Not like that. Hey there, Scenario. Welcome. Inventory full. Error. Does not compute. Gosh, I hope I have more shovels in the crate. I think I do, or in the trunk. I'm pretty sure we do have more shovels, but we'll see. Hey. Okay, there's that. And one more bay to go. Space Engineer's inventory full. Yeah, I know that feeling. I know that feeling so well. Have you guys, I know this might be a departure from what this channel is typically about, but I did start with some Space Engineers videos way back in the day. And they were just like, they were so I could show friends, because at the time I didn't have a good way of like giving them the videos, like manually. But has anybody been keeping up with the Space Engineers 2 news coming out? They've been making videos about the Allerguests, or is it Allergest or Allerguest? I think it's Allerguest system. Let's just start the first one of these up here. So this one comes out 1 block less, comes over, is otherwise the same. And we should have 2 blocks to the end. Perfect. I'm also going to go ahead and do this, because this is how this is designed originally, so we'll just get that down and out of the way. Yeah, I'm fairly excited for Space Engineers 2. I think one of the problems they had with SE1 is that I think they kind of built themselves into a bit of a corner because they went really hard on the technical aspects of the game and didn't leave much room for like making it a game rather than a really cool tech demo. Like, don't get me wrong, I loved Space Engineers and I played a lot of it, but there's nothing to do. Like, sure, survive, build. Well, now I've built. Now what? I built this really cool spaceship. What can I do with it? Well, you can fly it. Well, what do I do when I fly it? Well, you go places. I'm like, yeah, but what do I do with those places? Nothing? Oh. Are there enemies? Oh, sure. Great. Can I fight them? Well, you can. I can, but I hear there's a but in there. But what? Well, repairing your ships is a real pain. Oh, how bad of a pain? You may as well just tear it down and start from scratch. Really that bad, huh? Like, it was that level of, like, this game needs something. So, hello, AG. Welcome. You know, I knew someone in college who went by the name AG. Maybe you're that person, I don't know. Need a printer system. Yeah, one of my earliest videos is a giant printer. I was even able to print fairly large ships on it. The only problem was that, depending on how the ship was designed, there were certain structures that couldn't be printed. Like if you had like something sticking forward from a back wall, the printer couldn't print it unless it had some kind of sprue or other block. Oh, we're actually out of ashlar. Wow. Okay. Well, let's dig out these. We'll put in the floor of sandstone rock. And then we'll go get the ashlar, and then we'll also drop some of the sand in the oasis, or in the thing over there. Probably not, says AG. You need a printer system in Space Engineers, and you need a grinder. Like, you need to have a grinder pit. I ended up... typically, I would have a printer, like a small ship printer, and then a small ship grinder. Where you could just, like... Any ship that was, like, less than, I think, 8x8 large ship blocks, which each large ship block is 2.5 meters. You just sort of dump the ship in there and go. It would grind it up. The only problem with that was that when they changed how batteries worked, it used to be that when you ground down batteries, you get the materials back. But because they then changed batteries to start with some charge, you could kind of cheese it and get some free charge out of your batteries by grinding them and rebuilding them. So they decided that batteries would give you back scrap. Well, then you're losing, I think, nickel and cobalt, or nickel and silicon, which, granted, they're really easy to come by in the game. You can get it from just rocks, like regular old rock. But it was a bit of a pain then to actually tear your ships down. I think my crowning achievement in Space Engineers was I built a ship. I used Whiplash 141's thruster control script for thrusters on rotors, and I built a true large ship vertical takeoff and landing exploration ship with like a fully upgraded refinery and assembler. It might even have had two. I forget. But it used, I think, no hydrogen. Yeah, I think I avoided using hydrogen because, like, hydrogen just burns so fast. But it was able to take off and land on every single planet, every single moon, and could handle space just fine because it was a combination of ion and atmospheric thrusters. Hey there, Luthia Nightwolf. Good to see you. I'm used to seeing you over on Discord. Not here so much, but welcome back to your first stream in a while. You were playing, but just stopped to eat. Awesome. Well, I hope you like eating sand. We're eating sand today. Sand pies, sand cakes, sandwiches, and sandwich witches. Which sandwich witches? I hear you ask. In my head, I suppose. You're over there to drop off pics on Discord? Awesome. I feel like there's a worthwhile tongue twister to be made out of sand and witches. Which sand witches bewitch the sand? You know, something like that. Which sand witches got rich by bewitching the sand ditch? Did I go Methalox? Oh, in Space Engineers? Is that an option now? Or is it like a mod? There in the vanilla game, as far as I'm aware, there is no no Methalox option for fuel. Your options are ion thrusters, which are fully electric driven. Then there are atmospheric, which are also electric driven, and there's hydrogen, which is burn hydrogen. And actually, most of them can be run via hydrogen because they're hydrogen generators too, where you can use, burn that to make electricity. But I've always found that that was suboptimal. Although, I will say, when I stopped playing Space Engineers, it was right after they introduced like a real scarcity of uranium. So you used to be able to mine uranium on planets and moons, and they changed it to only appear in asteroids, which I think was kind of weird. I mean, we got plenty of uranium here on Earth. Like, why can't I get it on the planets or the moons? But they wanted to change it to make uranium like more of an end game thing. But it ended up becoming just a never thing. Because to get it, you had to either mine asteroids, where you get like basically none of it per asteroid. In my time playing back in the era, I found exactly one asteroid ever. This is including using a toolbox application to literally search the generated asteroids in my game. There was one asteroid with about 50 kilograms of uranium once it was refined, which is nothing. And I was like, hey, this is dumb. I kind of stopped. I don't really stop playing because of that. But I ended up getting tired of the endless sandbox. Witches sand winches while witches winch sandwiches. Oh, you haven't played Space Engineers? The guy from Saturn hasn't played Space Engineers. Something sounds suspicious about that. Are you a fellow human too? Hello, my fellow humans. They have alien tech. All right. So we need a few more pieces of ashlar. I'm gonna go pop some sand into the lake over here. Lies in your house of God. Inertialist drive from the Outsiders. They kind of have that. I mean, there are warp drives you can make. Or, sorry, they call them jump drives. They're not. I mean, they're inertialist, but they're basically teleports. So, all right, we're gonna push some of this back a little bit. Okay, there we go. I'll plop this in here. I think this particular let's do a bit of that. Yeah, this one's probably going to make contact with this, and that's fine. We can have like a little, something different. Breaking up symmetry can really bring out a build sometimes, so I'm not too sad about that. Perfect. If I had one wish about building like terraforming, I wish you could pick up grass and just place it. That'd be nice. Because you can't otherwise get grass growing on sand or gravel outside of World Gen. Our resident alien from Saturn is saying you don't have. It's not like you don't have SE on your wish list on Steam, but you've been playing Stellaris and then Future Story comes along. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. All right, buddy. Calm down. Yeah, try doing that with Bullseye. I would never have made those shots. We have plenty of uranium on Earth, but the asteroids might actually have higher densities. True, yeah. Well, density that's accessible, yeah. You're right about that. And that's I think how Space Engineers assumes it, but I mean, you can, if you want, literally dig through the entire planet. And you'll find 0 uranium. You get out of here. I'm gonna get this body out of the way. Alright. Sheesh. Alright. Bones. Farewell. Fill this bad boy in. It probably makes more sense to like not fill this in and fill in, you know, fill it in once I get to actually doing it, but I want to get the water out of the way. You're right, I could use red-topped grass, although I think it's kind of hard to find in the south, as I recall. I don't really recall seeing it, but then again, I really don't look for it. It's not the most exciting flower in the game. It's just dead hyena tendril. Yikes. Someone bad must have been here. Sure wasn't me. I love all animals totally equally. Oh man, this looks cool. I can't wait to see some of these growing up above too. That'd be really neat. Just turn this into a really wild green oasis in the desert. Alright, let's pop the sand in here. Oh dear. It's time for crate number 4. I think we're getting to the end of what we can store in here. Oh boy. We have that. I'm just going to pop... Oh, I'm going to pop this guy over here. Don't really need it. And you as well. On the fat, can go in here. And we need another box. So, we do have one. Sweet. Just wanted one, please. And I think I can make this work by just doing that. Yeah. More sand. Vitor says there must be some special grass extracting tool. Oh, probably. Yeah, there's probably a mod for it. Indubitably. Alright. It is dinner time. There we go. Wow, we burned through all that. That's... Yep. Okay, I'm going to write down a note here. Let's see. Chores for next week, or this week. Is we need mortar. Some part of chores. We need sandstone slabs, or pallets. We need andesite pallets. If I could spell it, but I can't. Let's see. And then we need... Yeah, should be good. I guess we don't need sandstone pallets. Just the andesite. Okay. So let's do some more of the chisels, which I'll grab from the correct bin the first time. Ha ha ha. Look at that. I'm learning. Turns out you can teach a dumb dog new tricks. Alright, actually let's make some ashlar first. We need a fair bit of that. We only have that much left. Let's make a few stacks of that. Did I grab the wedge chisel? I did not. I want some more mortar. Yeah, let's just go for it. We're gonna go for it, gang. Guy from Saturn says, the hot biomes need more varied and aggressive fauna. No, I disagree. I'm good. I don't need more aggressive fauna. I'm golden. Dad joke. I used to be a banker, but then I lost interest. But bump. That will get you fired. Probably. I do think it would be nice to have different fauna, different types in the south, though. Like, maybe in the desert you wouldn't find so many hyenas because there's nothing to eat there for them. And maybe you'd mostly find things... Whoops. Did I just do that? I did just do that. Oh. Oh, no. Uh-oh. There we go. Like maybe in the desert you'd mostly find, like, I don't know, fennec foxes or something. Because there really aren't many that I know of big, scary things that live in the desert. Mostly, you know, small things, snakes and Gila monsters and stuff. So I don't think like having like lots of big, crazy desert fauna makes sense. But like certainly like in the savannah, elephants could be cool. Maybe, you know, tigers in the jungle, leopards. You know, one or the other or both. Let's see. Plop these in here. We'll do one more round of those from this guy here. Yeah, this is enough. It's about half of a... a little less than half of a full slab. Yeah, it does take a moment for the dad joke to pop up. Actual full-bore desert is too warm to spawn hyenas. I think that's true once you get to certain temperatures, but there is a pretty wide temperature swing in deserts, so you can end up with plenty of cool enough deserts. In fact, right over here where they spawned, there were some that spawned literally right here, because we were there for it. Siberian tigers would shake up the northern climate predators. They sure would. I do kind of wish that the predators didn't get along. Like, why do the brown bears and wolves just hang out and love each other? I mean, they shouldn't. I wish they were aggressive toward each other, which would be nice. Because then you might not come across, you know, big old packs of 1,000 wolves and 5 bears. This, you know what we could do? Let's do some stairs and some slabs here. Not a whole lot of them, apparently. I think I have one lurking somewhere, but that's fine. Oops. There we go. Alright, so that should do for now. For at least the rest of the stream, we should be good. Can't guarantee about later on, though. Alright, so fill that up. We need to turn these into horizontal slabs. There we go. Alright, so that's that. I think we have... I think I had a couple brick... I had like one brick here that I think we used last time, so... Yeah, we do need more andesite. This is the last of the andesite, so before we continue on the walls, like before we get to this part, we'll have to get a lot more andesite. Need more house moose. You agree, but hyenas aren't really a desert fauna either. Yeah. Although apparently there's over on one of the African coasts there are hyenas that prey on seals, and like there's a lot of you could call it beach, but it really is just desert, right up to the ocean. And they live there apparently. But there's like some scrub, like more you know, flora than you see here. All right, so we're going to grab these guys. I'm gonna tuck you. I want to put the mortar away. Hyenas and jackals in Namibia. Okay, there we go. All right, let's do one of you. If I can. Cannot see a thing. There we go. Music just died. Let's go get in our Chevy and drive to the levee. The desert needs giant scorpions. No, it doesn't. I'm good without giant scorpions. Small ones are even a bit too much. They're a pain in Icarus. They're a pain in Ark too. They catch you on foot, boy howdy, you were just dead. Sting, unconscious, and they just bite you to death. Or pinch you, I guess. I think this slab's going to be all polished. And then we'll do a slab of all rough cut. Well, I can watch the durability just drop on this thing. That's too funny. In Icarus, they even hide under the sand. Oh, that's nasty. Yeah, I really wouldn't want to see... Like, while it would be realistic and in some ways interesting to see things like scorpions and like rattlesnakes and such, or I guess sidewinders, I really wouldn't want to have them in the game because there's so much to do that having to look at your feet all the time would just be a giant pain. Did it again. Alright, let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have enough room for one of these rough cut. Assuming I can see enough to place it down. There we go. Yeah, like I said with the snakes thing, Saturn, I think I would prefer not to have them. Again, as like a mod for someone who really wants to have a full-on like survival challenge, yes. But you know, in this series, it would just slow us down, frankly. Like I play this game because I'm a builder, and I enjoy the survival elements because they're not too intrusive. I think they hit that balance of just enough work to make your achievements in building and in progression feel impressive or feel something to be proud about. But like making every footstep a danger just sounds like a headache to me. Snakes and scorpions aren't aggressive though. Well, true. I guess if they were just like background, like interesting fauna, just to have and to provide some life, then sure. But if you have to watch out for them and not get close, or they bite your ankles, and then you die, less fun. All right, almost done. Wow, okay. So we'll drop you in the wrong bin again. I will plop down one more of these just so it's ready in case we need it. There we go. And it is calm. So I think we have free reign to get our lantern back out. Open the wrong bin. And I want to grab a stack of you. I think what we'll do at this point, because we did learn just how much material we need for each of these, I think what I'm going to do... Ooh, actually. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Alright, yes. I'm going to grab these guys. We're gonna leave that here. And here's why I do think a backpack mod might be a good idea. So I could use like 3 more slots of stuff. Yeah, just 3, maybe more. I think I'm just gonna leave a stack of these behind, and we'll bring 1 more stack of ashlar. Because I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna build up just enough of those corners for the edges here, like here, to hang our lanterns on. Oop. Ah, yeah. Is this the one we couldn't finish? No, it's farther down, I guess. This way we can see everything, or far away. Assuming no sandstorms. You're a bit of a coward in survival games too, or in this game at least. Yeah, there is definitely a dearth of variety for some things, and that's being addressed to a large extent in 1.20. So I forgot to put a lantern there. So we are going to see some more content, kind of overall. Like there's going to be like grasshoppers and little peeper frogs and stuff. Okay, we have 1 to do right there, looks like. Okay. Dig you out. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then you, and whoops, I missed one. 1, 2, 3, 1, and then come out 1. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and then we have that, and lantern. Perfect. Cities has anxiety. When you think of which game to play, you're in the Copper Age, but there's a pit of wolves outside your base. Yeah, the sounds can be annoying. When I do wolf pits, I put them typically about 100 yards away from where I'm living, because otherwise they aren't just scary, they're also annoying too. Like they are scary, I'll give you that. They are absolutely spooky noises, because that's how our human brains are wired. I'm gonna see, so we're at 114 here. Are we at 114 over there? I think we are. We did do quite a bit of digging way back in the day. Okay, so this is 114 here. Okay. So we might want to think about, yeah, probably filling this in some. Because this is 113, this is 114, this is the correct height. I'm gonna get rid of some of these so I can have room to do some sand shuffling. Oops, not there. So that will go there, and this will go there. You need to be up by a block. Okay, so yeah, we need to do some sand moving here, which probably involves removing this tree as well. I'm just going to knock the tree down. I don't care about the pine cones today. Okay, so I think we'll do it. We'll fill in just up to here. We'll bring. Yeah, we'll do a bit of sand moving today. Didn't really want to do that on a mainstream, but I think we have to. But we're just doing this section, so it won't be as crazy as doing like the one night that we did like huge swaths of land of just nothing but moving sand. That was pretty painful. Okay, we're gonna just dump all this. So you get in there. Okay, dump as much as we can at least. I'm gonna grab a few stacks to start our seed investment. Probably want a new shovel here real soon too. Alright, so this needs to come down. Let's start with that. Wolves make for a great fat delivery service in winter. Oh, they sure do. Mostly in early winter, though. Once winter sort of drags on, they can end up just becoming real skinny wolves. Like the brushlands for hunting them. The pine trees, yeah. It's a pretty good place for finding wolves. You know, Bloodman wants to get good at building, so you can build a castle in a swamp. That could be neat. I find swamps really hard to like you have to work with the terrain in them, otherwise you'll spend forever terraforming. We're going to dig up to here. Oops. And that will do for now. That'll do, pig, that'll do. Eventually this will all, come out of here. We'll be building our temple proper in here. But for now, that should give us... I don't want to announce prematurely we have enough sand, but you never know. Let's go ahead. We're going to build up... Actually, let me go ahead and build this up over here. And make sure I know what I'm doing. Which would make this the first time. That I know what I'm doing. Okay, so we got you as well. Okay, you're already good. So we're going to do this and that, that, that. Just dig out these. I think at one point I had mentioned having the design... well... You know, guys... we already did start filling this in. I'm kind of thinking we should just finish flattening this out here, and then probably just this basin. We'll fill this in a little bit. I think at one point I was thinking of having the having the walkway still be here, and then have like a little stairs down. But like this is kind of a small area. Like it's weird. So I think I'd rather just fill it in and call it a day. Get the backhoe. Yeah, because it ends here, so not a huge point in trying to preserve it. If the land like actually went up or down and stayed that way, I think it'd be more apt to actually follow the land then. Gonna rent us a bobcat and get it done. We're gonna get her done. Where's Catsy with her gator doom when you need her? Okay. I think that should do. Yes. Yes. I do believe so. Alright. I think we'll fill this in later. I'm not worried about that at the moment. I want to get it done just enough to get what we're working on here. Get the peaceful music while we work. Oh, it wasn't you, Catsy, it was Katie Cat. Okay, thanks for the correction. You guys have very similar names, so I get you mixed up quite a lot. At least we will have something to do with all of our sand that we have stored up. Maybe not all of it, but enough of it. We might be able to clear out one of those rates. You'll do the gator dune anyway. There we go. Perfect. Oops. Didn't really want that, but okay. Alright, is that enough to start? Not quite. Let's go like 4 more blocks. So out to there. So there we go. Almost done there. And then we'll kind of just round this off a little bit. Like that. This one off a little bit too. Oops. Bringing it back a little bit, I think. Very long straight line there. Oh well. We'll never notice. Now here I think I will actually rebuild these. That way we don't have to fill in the sand and then dig them back out again. There we go. Oops. Oop, I'm starving. I knew that. A bit of breakfast at 5:16 in the morning. Okay. Oh, perfect. Look at that. And I guess I may as well not fill in the sand here, since we're going to dig it out eventually anyway. I'll just fill the sand in out here. Yeah, there would be no point to doing that. So we'll do the sand here, we'll do a little of sand over there, and we're done. So not too bad. If you will all suffer with me here for a moment or 3, or 4, or, okay, a few moments. A bunch of moments. But we should be able to empty some of that sand out of that the bin before we refill it. You know? Hey there, Stephen Cook. Good morning to you, too. Crocodiles and hippos would be an addition. It's kind of cool. Dangerous, but cool. All right. Wow. Okay, so we need probably like, I don't know. That's probably what, half a stack to a little bit more. Let's grab like 5 stacks of sand. That might be more than we need, but I'd rather not make a second trip. Although, instead, I could grab our sandstone and more of the polished stuff, and we can actually start working on those patio areas. And we'll grab sand as we go. And I think that'll be more efficient. By a lot, most likely. Let's grab another bit of you. Alright, let's start with that. Alright, so we'll start by digging, should have gotten a shovel too. Oops. Boop. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we are. Let's go get a shovel just because it's gonna break soon, so. Let's add a box jellyfish to the water while we're at it. How about Men of War? Alright, do I have a shovel in here? I do have 2 shovels. Shovel. Tired of watching. Yeah, don't give the guy ideas, guys. We know what he does with them. Let's grab a stack of you. Make some room. I think at some point with these patios, including the ones over here, it might be nice to maybe right here, put something colorful, just to add some interest, whether it's a bit of peridotite or some polished andesite, but something to break up this large flat area I think would be nice. Might even be worth waiting for 1.20 when we'll get some of the more interesting bricks and things, so we'll see. But I've been thinking about that. I'm like, these are kind of big and flat and plain. Then again, we do have a very vibrant temple, so it might make sense to not jazz these up because it might detract from the rest of the scenery. But we'll see. Okay. Put these guys in while we're here. I do taunt Tyron by publishing little shorts about little silly exploits that I find. Yeah. I'm bad enough at inspiring Tyron to change things. Let's dig you out of here. I'm going to shuffle these around a little bit. Make room for the sand. And please stop making the shorts because you want to keep the exploits. If I don't tell you about them, how will you know they're there? Okay, so here we can start with the actual digging again. Yeah, I think one of the downsides to building like this, where we sort of do like all of one bit of a pattern at a time, is that you don't get to see like the progress as much. You're not like seeing, oh, here's a section of wall that's done. It's like, oh, the floor's done. Who cares about the floor? That's one of the reasons why I really like doing this kind of job with you guys, like watching, because otherwise I might get like really bored of building and be like, I'm just gonna take a break from this project for 6 months to a year. I think having an audience to chat with and hang with and point out that you miscounted 12 streams ago and you gotta fix everything now, that actually helps. It really does. Okay. Very close to the water there. Okay. Very, very close. But we made it. I guess I will just fill this in while I'm here. Doggy is napping. Yeah, it's napping. It's asleep. It's a very special kind of nap. We call it a dirt nap. Wow, it's the last one. Until we get to that one. Now the south one, this will be a bit of a challenge. I might, so this one's definitely going to follow the land more. Like, if this is 114 here, that's 114 here, okay. I might end up building some of this up a little bit, just for consistency's sake. We'll see. But yeah, we're making some great progress here, guys. Yeah, like building, you know, one row or one level of blocks at a time can feel like you're not making progress until you like step back and you're like, oh, we just finished half the wall in one day, you know. But now that we have like, you know, one example section of the temple done, the rest of these should accelerate pretty well. Oops. No. You think Nightbot is spamming? It should be. Well, so I have 2 timers going, and they're roughly the same duration. The one timer is for the likes, and the one is for the commands list. I wanted to keep them separate, just so that, well, one, there is a limit to the length of the message. So, whoops, whoops on the commands one. So they should go every 20 minutes, and they only fire as long as there's a certain number of chats as well. So like, if Nightbot has been the only one active in the server for a while, it's not gonna spam them then. See, bring this down a little bit. There we go, good enough. We might not have enough sand here, actually. Which, if we don't, I'll get it from the future floor instead of running back to the bins. Just makes more sense, I think. Yeah, I think that being efficient can actually make for a more boring experience for at least for me. I don't know about you guys. Like, if I am more efficient by spending time taking breaks to gather materials in the area that I'm working, it means that you're watching me dig around the sand and not get much done. At the same time, if I don't do that, then it means I have to spend more time later during a chore stream digging out the sand later, and there's more time walking back and forth between the work site and the bins. There, we're getting almost done here. Do I have more? I do not. Okay, let's grab some sand from our future floor and finish this out. A build this size would take much more time than in other block game? Yes. Yeah, Cassie, if you've seen the episode 107 of the first guide season, where I did go into the other block game as part of the joke. That's the joke.jpg. I have a desert temple there, and that I mean, it was a slow burn because I was doing lots of other things too. But overall, it was definitely less work because you can insta-mine sandstone in that game. And blue is much easier to come by in very vibrant colors. Right, don't want to go too far here. I think it could be kind of fun to start planning out a floor for in here as well. So maybe once we get these bays done and we get some of the gardens plugged in there, which we might not have time for that today since we do have the south arm to go, South Hall. But I think we should probably think about definitely getting the floor planned, which will mean we'll have to go and get some malachite soon. So I guess I'll ask a question. Here, let me make a little poll here. So start a poll. So for rest of stream, do we build or do we go get malachite? Build. And dig are the options. Start poll. I'm going to hydrate while you guys start that, and then we'll get back to what we're doing here. Okay, we are back after a brief drink of water. Wow. Dig. You guys want to see me dig, apparently. Okay. That's actually kind of surprising. I don't know. I just, I'll keep voting. Once we finish up the, I'm going to finish up this hole of sand. I'm going to go grab the ashlar to do these bits here. And we'll put in the lanterns too. And then I will take a look at the poll results, if they have changed. And then we'll take it from there. We're going to have to get some more food here too. Usually I go through two crocs of food in one episode. We are approaching the end of this croc here. So we have to get some more. All right. Oof. Okay, so that's done there. Are going to need to dig out a little bit of this here. We'll get a preview of the digging. Okay, that should be good. This should be fine here. We can go ahead and I think, yeah, put the garden bases in, or the garden containers in. Need sandstone rock in one bay still. Do yes, we do. You're right. Thank you. Good catch. And I'm glad I looked up a chat in time to see it too. Alright, so we have a sandstone rock. There we go. Okay. So now we should be good. Oh, we actually have to do this whole bay entirely. Down here. Oh, no, this is done. It was just hidden. There we go. So this just loves the sound of click-clack. Pretty click-clack rocks must collect more. Alright. We got some digging enthusiasts over here. Boop. Alright, so we got some more sand back in here. Ah, very nice. A little bit of stone to plop in there. We have more flint for there. All we need now should be the ashlar. Just gonna grab like 6 stacks of that. Oh, wait. Got this to put away too. Alright. There we are. And I have, yes, I have the lanterns here. Okay. Let's go get this done, and then we'll go, I think we'll start, I'll do the andesite later. I want to go and take a look at the malachite and see about getting that out. We'll want to bring along probably the pantograph, because it is immune to the, oh, this block is unstable nonsense. It'll be so nice having this lit up from so many directions at night. Way easier to see where we're going, what we're doing. Yeah, one of the Malachite locations, which if you haven't been on in a while, then you might not recognize it. It was actually a Malachite formation that was sort of hanging in the air. Not hanging in the air, but like hanging in an overhang in a cave. And that would require us to chisel beforehand, and the vanilla chisel would say, "It's unstable, you can't chisel this." To which I say, "Bah." What animals have I domesticated in this world, asks Vitor. So we've only done chickens, actually. I did chickens because we want feathers, and the meat's nice too, but feathers mostly. Since we are a ranger or a hunter. So that's it. I haven't done pigs or sheep or goats or anything this time around. Probably not going to, at least until we, like, once we get something going on here where we have a, makes sense to build a farm, then I might domesticate something here, sheep or goats. Not really sure yet. But I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't like focus on them. They'd be more for the aesthetic. I really don't care about milk and stuff. Although, since we are going to be in this world into 1.20, if some of the new locations are particularly dangerous and require high health, then maybe it would make sense for us to focus on dairy, at least, enough to bring along some cheese pies and so on. Okay, and then the last one. Lanterns everywhere, so we're good. And one last lantern. We have 11 left. Wow. We wouldn't even be able to finish the south side with these 11 lanterns. Incredible. Mr. Max stopped to have breakfast and had a new apple that came in at work. It's called Aura and is a cross between a Honey Crisp and a Golden Gala. Interesting. I know some of these words. Actually, I do know some apples, and specifically which ones not to eat. Okay, so let's see. We'll want to bring along probably an extra pickaxe. I don't think we're going to wear through any of these. Just want to bring it just to feel safe. It's my safety blanket. I will bring the hammer and chisel just in case, for some reason, the pantograph doesn't work out super well. But the place we're going is going to be up here, right in here. I think this is the one. Let it load here. Nope, it's up here. So in here, there's like a cave, and there's malachite overhanging. But we'll check out these malachite locations as well. And then, let's see, it's 12:20. If we still have time, then we'll sort of do a bit of ranging around here. This is limestone area after all, so we might be able to find more malachite up in here, for example. So we'll see. I do hope we do find more, because I could definitely use more. And I wonder if there'd be any point in searching underwater. I really don't know. Here we have no malachite found. Okay. Very poor malachite. Yeah, we could start and do some tippy taps up here and see what we find, as well as searching the ground for little bits. So let's bring this stuff home. We'll dump it all at home. And we'll grab some more food and we'll set out. Into the Porta-John. The Teleporta-John. I just thought of that. Oh my goodness. I don't think we have any more. Yeah, I think we panned all of our current bony soil that we have. Alright, plant items. Yes. Animal goods. Ooh, a full stack of fat. Nice. The bony... Or the bony cow skulls. I guess I'll put them in here. Not really sure where it should go. We might have a curiosities chest somewhere that I'm not thinking about right now. Ooh. You're full. You can go in here. That's perfect. Nice outhouse. Why, thank you. Do we have sandstone? Here we go. Alright, so there's that. We got 40 more flint to put away, and then the 2 rocks. I think I'm just going to start throwing away flint if we find it. Like, oh, look, a pile of flint. Trash. Straight into the garbage. Yeah, we do have to have a food. I'm going to write down makes food here for a chores stream. There we go. Oh, let's rest here. I'm also going to prep my toolbar before we rest. Probably need the shovel, probably need the pantograph. I'll do it like this, I think. Yeah, there we go. Until you need flint 1.20 to make fire clay. Good point. Of course, so since we're not going to be regenerating the land masses we've already discovered, we're going to have way more fire clay than you normally would at 1.20. We already have more, like down in the basement. So, whoopsie. Let's check out the fires here. Oh, they're done. But before we go on our adventure, we can go do this. For any malachite that's above medium, I'm not going to dig it out because I'm going to probably save that for getting copper for later. Although we probably have plenty of copper combined in surface deposits and deep underground ones that we probably don't need to worry about it. But I just feel bad about, turning bountiful copper into just blocks for building. But we'll resort to that if we end up with not enough malachite for some reason or other. Okay, yeah, that's the last one. All right. So, we're going to cross the sea over on this side. What do we do? Take our raft here. There we go. No need to get wet. No, I'm not taking the quarry plugs. We're just here for malachite today. I'm gonna save quarrying for the chores stream, I think. So I want to adventure. I want to grab the malachite that we can, and then go exploring for more stuff if we need it. So I think exploring is probably better done as part of mainstream. Yeah, that guys, I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. I'm very lame, and I know it. Put a barrel of compost underneath, says Storm Thunders. Oh, for the outhouse. Well, in the first guide series, I built a little bathroom on the 3rd floor of the house. I think it was 3rd floor, and at Lupine Ridge, and I put a compost bin in the toilet. Oh, here comes the dad joke. What do you get when you cross a pig and a pineapple? A porcupine. Ah, ah, ah. Foo, foo, foo. You know, something that I just thought of, because I was thinking like, hey, when I park this thing, how am I going to know where to find it again? I'm going to park it next to these guys, actually. That's how I'm going to know. But you know how the new elks, they're going to have a little icon that's been shown in the trailer. There'll be an icon so you can see where your elk is. What if you could tag one or more boats and or rafts so that they would also show up on your map? That would be amazing. Like if you could, like, you know, slap a sign on a raft and name it, and then that raft or boat would show up on the map with that name tag. That would be amazing. What mods in the top left corner, asks Charles Huntley. First of all, welcome, Charls Huntley. Also, welcome to you, Storm Thunders. I think you're a new name here. That is the Simple HUD Clock by Ronan. It's R-H-O-N-E-N is the author. Yeah, I find it very nice to have. Just, I can see the wind, I can see the reflectivity, and importantly the time without having to open up my, my inventory, or this screen. I always forget, we're still wearing armor, but like, I have that, the vanity mod on so we don't see it. Mia says you can't live without that mod. Yeah, that's one of the big ones for me. I mean, it's such a small thing, but boy does it make a difference. Alright, I'm just gonna plop this here. There we go. Yeah, and also you'll be able to stow this in your raft. You'll be able to put a basket on the raft, and you'll be able to stow this, like, right basically here on your raft, which would be great. How do you feel after that many live streams? Am I comfortable with the formula? I think so. I mean, I'm definitely... Oh, hello. Well, well, well. I'm definitely comfortable with the formula. I think as far as... would I use this formula for another, like, season? Depending on what the season is, tentative yes. Bountiful. The one time when I don't want bountiful. Alright, I'm just gonna pop this up here, like that, apparently. Okay. Hello, hyena. We'll take a quick spin around here just to see if there's more to uncover. Like right here. Look at that. Medium. Here we go. So there we go. Yes, we should definitely just use the pantograph. Interesting. Once you tap it with the pantograph, it loses the medium tag. It just becomes copper ore. So I guess there's only one type of this for a decorative block in the game. Hey, Bobbly Boost. You caught alive? Hope I'm well. Hey, thank you. You too. What makes Malachite special compared to copper? Except for appearance. For this playthrough, mostly the appearance. The other main thing is that if you break it down into the ore bits, you can use them as pigment. Become a green pigment. Here we go. Now we're talking. Anything back here? No, okay. Yeah, I'm using this mostly for, like, fancy floors and stuff, so that's why I'm interested in getting so much of it. And the other benefit to doing this, by the way, today, is that we should get a reasonable amount of limestone to turn into crushed lime in order to then make some more mortar. Aha! Oh, it goes up. Ah, okay. I see what you're doing here, game. Trying to confuse me. Okay. Tip, tap, tip, tap. Well, those of you who voted for dig, you won. I forgot to actually, like, mention that and close the poll. Let me close the poll here real quick. End poll. Dig one. Yeah, I think we should probably get enough from just a few of these to do some interesting floor work. Especially in those hallways on the ground level. That could be a lot of fun. It would be time to eat soon, both in and out of game. And you go down again, okay. Let's have a bite to eat here. Nope. Might be the only one. Yes. Okay, I want to wait on those. I'm going to get these guys first. And there we go. Paladin Joe 5566 asks, have I tried the new pre-release? I have not yet, actually. I just don't have any time to really spend a lot of time tinkering with the new stuff coming out, unfortunately. Yeah, let's do our tippy tap. Good point, narrow ground. All right, let's do. Here we go. Ooh. So if we do need more copper, we can always go just underground. Very poor lignite. What do we have here as far as local stuff? Malachite. Malachite. Probably malachite. Yeah, okay. So just this stuff here. Nice. Having to sort of mentally track which ones I've already hit with the pantograph. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay. The last time we went malachite mining, I ended up kind of with like accidentally mining for realsies some of these blocks. I was like, no! And they ended up just cluttering up the inventory. The new pre-release is fun. You've only pooped your pants about 8 times. Yeah, so I've only seen the whichever one's kind of like the spidery looking one, the new mob that's out. I've seen that in some people's like showcase videos. I have not seen the other one except for in the brief shadowy teaser of it in the trailer. Let's get in here and get our malachite. I think we're about done here. Yeah, looks like. Okay. Then back up we go. Boop. I'll grab these while we're here. And I'll mark off this delete and delete. There we go. What else can we find while hopping around here? Hey, look, more malachite. Look at that. And look, more fire clay. Get used to not seeing that. My. Bountiful. We'll leave this. Okay, I'll mark this. Also make this green. Just so we know it's malachite, not something else. Boy, that is very bright. That is exceedingly bright. My goodness. Hang on, guys. I gotta get my sunglasses for this one. Ooh, I heard that. It's a sand slide. Please be deeper. Good. Medium. All right. Both creatures, new creatures, make scary sounds. And yeah, fire clay is hard to find because it spawns only near bauxite, gravel, or sand. Interesting. So we'll have a real reason to get bauxite, or to get to bauxite earlier in the game than when you need steel. Hey there, Phil Boswell and Cameron Graves. How much have you missed? You're here at the end. Yeah, we've got about 20 minutes left of the stream. It's not quite at the end, but we're getting close. What have you missed? You missed quite a bit of building there. We built a lot of stuff for our temple. I'll just give a quick rundown here. As you can see, we have done the garden containers, the planters, and then the little patios, just like here, for both the east and west arms of the temple. We did some measuring, and yeah, we are well on our way to continuing temple work. Soon, TM. Namely, next weekend. We'll do some more next weekend. But the tour stream on Wednesday is definitely going to be making food, probably the first item of business, and then getting some more andesite will be the second main thing we need to do. So you don't go down over there. I think we're at the edge of it here. Yes, we found out I'm very good at counting to 8, and no more. Well, I did 15 a couple times, so I can do 15 somewhat reliably. I think we need a larger sample size to really determine whether or not 15 is a safe number for counting. Just don't give me the holy hand grenade. Bad news. There's finally more than enough video story content on YouTube than I could possibly watch. But you managed to not miss any of mine. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, it's cool seeing video story grow to that size and popularity where, like, I have to pick and choose what I watch nowadays. And I consume more than video story content, so there are certainly some creators that I would love to watch more of. And I'm just like, sorry, I'm busy, like, my video story content is full. I want to watch some Star Sector stuff too, and some Terraria stuff, and I don't have time for you, sorry. I want to support you in the community, but I am just one person. You could say I'm not Legion. I guess. If you want to make it weird. Oh, okay, we do have some space left. Okay, good. Yeah, I think we can definitely get enough malachite from here in general without having to turn bountiful into blocks. Chiseled blocks, specifically. I'm going to dig down here to see if it goes down. It does go down. Oh, my goodness. Okay. We got more. Boys and girls, we got more. Okay. You can count to 15 on 4 fingers if you use binary. You're right about that. I don't generally count in binary, though. I don't know about you. It's funny that mining these when they're chiseled, I think takes a little bit longer. Yeah. Than if it was just non-chiseled. And so the steel pickaxe doesn't feel, oh, hello, doesn't feel as impactful. You know, I used to have that oak tree. There are 1, 0, aka 2 kinds of people in the world, those who understand binary and those who don't. I had a shirt with that on a long time ago. I wasn't the only one, but it was relevant. I found $5. All right, so I think we have here this galena. There we go, guys. Quick poll time. Poll. Shall we mine some chiseled galena? Or just get it for lanterns? Chiseled. Lanterns. Lanters. There we go. Start poll. I'm a little split. Like, I don't think it's particularly attractive as a block. I don't really see myself using it. But if you guys can think of anything to use it for, aside from lanterns, then let me know in the poll. We'll hear growlies in the distance. Mocha chocolate tacos lanterns. I'd forgotten about that. Ooh, we're actually pretty full here. Let's throw down our basket, assuming we have one. We do. It is empty. Perfect. Okay. Grab these. Grab those. You have a table you chiseled from silver and lead and shale. Now that I could get behind. If we found silver in some of this, I would probably just relieve it. That is a rare block too. Like, that is really uncommon to find. But I think limestone is one of the few that you can. I don't think all rocks that spawn lead can spawn the silver and lead, can they? Leaded glass panes look cool too. Yeah, we're probably not going to use that much in the desert here. It wouldn't make sense to. As far as like historically / logistically, we're going to have like more like open airflow quote windows. Bleh. I hear them encroaching upon our position here. Must be a little cave nearby. Alright. Well, I'll keep an eye out for any silver in any of these, but I'm just going to grab these. You guys have said lanterns, so lanterns, this shall become. We did also decide to possibly... Is that it? I think that was all the lead. We did possibly decide to grab, when we get a chance, some... what is it? Magnetite, that's what it is. Magnetite in andesite. And use that. Which that would probably make a... Like, it's similar enough to the lead in terms of appearance, but it's much more, like, I guess, regular of an appearance. Oh, so plenty of good stuff here. Cool. What's directly below us? Anything? Galena and malachite. Okay, so small galena, trace malachite. Oh, hello. I think I found the trace malachite. There we are. Anything worthwhile looking at over here? Hematite in slate. Do you mean the limonite in slate? Can you get hematite in slate? Hematite. I think you can get hematite in slate, can you? No, hematite comes out of firelight, peridotite sandstone, apparently. Is that granite and limestone? Interesting. I think limonite. Limonite can appear in slate. Okay. That's basalt. Okay. Shale. Maybe slate. Can slate even have iron? I don't think it can. Alright. So, go ahead and delete these guys. Alright. We'll check up in here, too. I'm thinking, let's go to the surface again. If I can find the way back out. There you are. Grab these guys. Don't need... Oh, stop it. It keeps adding the waypoint back in whenever I touch them. Delete. Yeah, it might have been basalt. Yeah, basalt and slate look pretty similar sometimes. I'm going to probably rest here real soon. I'm going to hop around. Pardon the hopping, by the way. I do it so for better visibility. I know it can give some folks some headaches. Oh, galena. Sweet. Let's grab this while we're here, since we do need galena. Medium. Okay. As I recall, I think we used up all of our lead in the last run of a little bit of Chalco. So we might have like enough for one more run. But given just how many lanterns we went through today, I think it's clear we need to focus on lead at some point. And luckily we have just the place to do that. Can limonite make dyes too? No. I don't think it's used for dyes. Okay, let's throw a bed down here. We'll rest for the evening. Or did I come down? Right here. Pop you there. On your old world, you had a problem finding helvite. What is helvite? Oh, halite. Okay. You can use some salt on the highs to make them last longer. Interesting. I'm starving. Okay, there we go. No more starving. Okay. So, look at this. Malachite. What do we got here? Oops, we need a pickaxe here, don't we? There we go. Medium. Look at that. Ooh. Maybe not quite a double, but potentially. Maybe it is. That'd be awesome if it was. Oh, it's a double high. Oh, yes. Gorgeous. I'm going to do just these bottom ones, end up with two levels of malachite here. Just to get them all at once because it's less confusing. I think once we mine this out, we never went to that cave, by the way. Once we get this deposit out, we'll head back. We'll deposit our goodies, and then we'll end the stream there for today, guys. Got about 8 minutes left. What goes down? Okay. You go up anywhere? Oh, you go down here too. Sweet. Hey, we have Mad Max popping in to say happy holidays and good luck to Corazar and his adventures. Hey, thank you so much, Mad Max. Happy holidays to you too. And good luck in whatever you're doing over said holidays. Go. Let's do this section first. The game pretty recently redid most of the dye combos. Check the handbook. Oh, for limonite? I don't know. Limonite. Turns into limonite. Pulverizes into crushed limonite. Grinds into powdered limonite. Okay, so this is from a mod. So expanded matter. So I would say agree but disagree. It's not in the vanilla game. So we got here. Yes, it does go down here. Dig this out a little bit. Maybe 1.20. I haven't seen any news about dye changes in 120 yet, so I don't think it has been changed, that is. This will be some awesome floors, by the way, guys. I am pretty psyched to be using this as flooring. Checking these little cornery bits here to see if there's any more malachite lurking, but it looks like we may have gotten it all. All right. Let's head back up. Right here. Sand. It's dirt. Okay. Alrighty, guys. Well, that was a very successful trip. Just gonna take a quick bounce around here, see if I spot anything else that we can mark for later. Yep. Meteoric iron. Knew it. And there might even be one right over here, too. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? That's too funny. I get people yelling at me like, you make it so easy looking. I'm like, it is. You just gotta get that feel for it, you know? Gotta get a nose for it, that's what it is. Oh yes, look at this. That's gonna be a huge one. Make you nice and green. Oops. Oh, nice. Some lead, too. Mark you. Some more. My goodness. Oh, boy. Yeah, I think we're going to have enough malachite for the floor, guys. Just have that feeling. Hey, look, more. It's everywhere here. Gorgeous. I love it. All right. Is this more? No. Kazamar says you did find meteoric iron. Nice. Sometimes when you dig a circle like this, you hit rock, dig down a little. You know, I have found it under a rock layer like only once. So I think that's pretty rare. This is a pretty wide one too. Interesting. I do think that finding it below the rock layer is pretty rare. So I found it that way once, or maybe twice, if that. Yeah, I had someone yell at me back in the first season, and they're like, dig deeper. I'm like, I did. There's nothing there. And then one time they yelled at me, and I did dig deeper, and it was there. So, like, it is worth it if you don't find it right away. But also, there are plenty of them around, so don't worry about it. All right. My piece of sand. I don't need sand. There you go. Boop. And let's go. Oh, I didn't change the color of that one. Boop. There we go. And this one's dead, so we can just delete that guy. There we are. Look at that. 2 lead deposits. Oh, I guess this is the one that we've already gotten, so delete that one. Delete the lat one. Maybe even that one. So we got more lead there we can go and pick up later. We got a pretty okay haul of lead. Not a ton. But it's something. And plenty of limestone for turning into... oh, it's pinned? Yeah, it's fine. Not the worst thing in the world. There we go. Yeah, so we'll want to convert this this limestone into lime, and from there into quicklime. Which does bring me to a topic that I brought up last week, and I forgot to do it last week and this week, is how are we going to get enough copper to automate the quern fully? And the answer is that we have a bunch of copper roofing we got from from loot. And apparently you can take a saw to it and turn it back into plates. So we have basically like, I don't know, like 50 or 60 plates worth of copper roofing, maybe even more. So we good. We good. We got plenty of copper plates for the rest of our days. No, Phil, I forgot to mention the automation again. Yeah, so the quern can be automated pretty simply with just four hoppers and 4 chests, or 4 hoppers and some pipes and some chests. I think the 4 chests just works out better. It's less of a hassle. In the long run, at least, or at least in the setup. So we'll be doing that. The question was, how do we get the copper plates without spending all of our time getting copper and then all of our time making the plates and blah, 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 blah. The answer is we got some roofing and a saw. So that's the plan. Don't forget to add a stick in the output box. That's true too, yep. Hey, we have Luthien Nightwolf saying farewell. Well, take care of yourself, Luthien Nightwolf, and hope to see you again next time. Yeah, I knew you meant the output box in the corn. It's been a while, but I'd probably figure that part out eventually on my own anyway. I hope. I guess I can end this pull too over here. End pull. Done. There we go. As the pan era comes back into view, and the music comes to a close, we shall likewise end our stream here. People keep taking the stick out in the Rusty Gears server to add a sign. That's pretty funny. The stick is here for a reason, guys. I like being able to look around and not change direction. It's kind of nice. In the raft. Yeah, I don't think you can do that in the other games vote. Alright, so we'll plop you there. And yeah, that's where we're going to end it, guys. So it's been a while since we said farewell here at the Pan Era. But that's going to do it for today's stream. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. It was a blast hanging out with you guys and doing some building and some mining. And thanks for all your input on the decisions we made. Both the decision to go mining and what to do with the lead. But we will have a tour stream on Wednesday. We're going to make some food, make some mortar, hopefully, and get some andesite, assuming we still have time after the other two things. And then next weekend, we will continue with building the temple and getting some flooring in and making that thing come to life. Quick reminder here, again, Kuriza and I are expecting our second child soon. We are in the last month, so we're in the final stretch. So there is a reasonable chance here that at some point I might just have to disappear. And I will be gone likely for probably the entirety of January, depending on how the newborn schedule goes. The first month is always a doozy. But everyone, thanks for hanging out. As always, I know Hazm Kurazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.